Are you ready for a story that will send shivers down your spine and challenge everything you think you know? Tonight, we're not just telling a tale. We're journeying into the heart of a mystery that blurs the line between myth and reality. My name is Ethan Cross, an explorer driven by obsession. I'd spent years chasing myths, but none haunted me like the legend of the Araucai tribe, the people said to guard the heart of the earth. Locals warned me never to enter the Namora forest after dusk. They said it was sacred, cursed, and alive. Would you dare to enter the forbidden forest? As I ventured into the twilight shadows of the Namora, the jungle seemed to watch me. Strange carvings, spirals, and eyes etched into the bark of ancient trees felt like silent sentinels tracking my every move. The air, once humid and thick with the chorus of insects, grew unnervingly cold and felt completely silent. It was then that I found it, a narrow stone passage, almost completely swallowed by a curtain of tangled roots and thick moss. From its dark maw, a faint, pulsing red light beckoned. Taking a deep breath, I squeezed through the opening. Inside, the air was cool and smelled of damp earth and something ancient. Like ozone after a lightning strike, torchlight flickered along the stone walls, dancing across intricate drawings that stretched into the darkness. I saw constellations I didn't recognize, strange hybrid animals, and elegant, winged beings soaring through painted skies. My voice was a hushed whisper, lost in the vastness of the chamber. The stories, they were true. Suddenly, a sound broke the silence, a distant drumbeat. It started low, a deep thrumming that resonated in my chest, then grew into a powerful, rhythmic pulse that seemed to shake the very foundations of the cave. I scrambled for cover, hiding behind a massive, crystalline rock formation as figures emerged from the deeper shadows. They were tall and imposing, their skin painted with swirling patterns of ash and clay. Their faces were hidden behind masks carved from bone and adorned with feathers. Their eyes unseen but intensely felt. They were the Araucai, and they were beginning their sacred ritual. The Araucai were never lost, only waiting to be found. At the heart of the cavern, a figure stood apart from the others. He was the High Elder, Naru, his presence commanding and serene. In his outstretched hands, he held a large, crystal sphere that pulsed with an internal, soft red light, in perfect time with the drums, as the tribe's chanting swelled around him. A mesmerizing harmony of guttural tones and ethereal melodies. Naru raised the sphere. They were calling upon the spirit of the deep earth. The stone walls around me began to tremble, and a blinding flash of light erupted from the crystal. The air crackled with energy as ancient symbols, glowing with a life of their own, burst forth and danced in the air, visions of creation, fiery destruction, and the quiet rebirth of a world. I let out an involuntary gasp, completely captivated by the spectacle. The light from the crystal arced through the air and struck the rock I was hiding behind, refracting and illuminating my position. Instantly, the chanting stopped, the drums fell silent. The sudden, absolute quiet was more terrifying than the noise. Every mast had turned in my direction. The elder, Naru, slowly lowered the crystal. His eyes, visible now, glowed with an ancient, impossible wisdom. He took a step toward me, and his voice, soft but clear, echoed in the silent cave. You came not to steal, but to understand. He walked to me, his steps making no sound on the stone floor. He reached out a hand, not in aggression, but in offering. As he placed his palm over my heart, a torrent of visions flooded my mind, overwhelming my senses. I saw a world on fire, cities turning to dust. I saw oceans rising, swallowing coastlines. I saw humanity, disconnected and lost, forgetting its sacred bond with the natural world. The elder's whisper cut through the chaotic images, a calm anchor in a storm of despair. We are not lost. We are the memory of the earth. Some truths are buried to protect the world. As the final vision faded, I saw the tribe begin to change. Their solid forms wavered, dissolving into columns of smoke and shimmering light, their masks and painted bodies melting into the ethereal energy that filled the cave. They were not dying, but transforming, returning to the source they protected. Naru gave me a final, knowing look before he'd faded, leaving behind a single, smooth stone marked with the Araucai symbol of the spiral eye. The light, the sound, the people all gone. I collapsed to my knees, breathless and shaking. When I awoke, the first light of dawn was filtering through the cave entrance. I stumbled outside, expecting the same dark, foreboding jungle, but the Namora forest was transformed. It was vibrant, alive with the chatter of birds and the hum of insects. The air was clean and peaceful. The curse, the danger, it was all gone. I clutched a stone in my hand. It was still warm, glowing faintly with a soft, inner light. A single tear traced a path through the grime on my face as I whispered to the morning air, "The world calls them lost, but they were only hidden, protecting the last sacred truth. Some mysteries aren't meant to be solved, only respected." The Namora forest still whispers at night. And I still listen. If you love stories that explore the unknown and challenge your perception of reality, make sure to like and share this video. What myth or legend do you think holds a hidden truth? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another journey into the heart of mystery.